I see. Okay, we'll step back in. So apparently the mod is not bugged. The map is not bugged, I should say. So apparently there are auto-generated, yeah, so I'm top right, GLHF, it's auto-generated messages in the chat and everyone is hidden. Okay, so we don't really know who everyone is, but throughout the map we do have Cosmic, we have HyperONE, we have Rage Chicken, Tonsi, we have Greenert, Mevin, Patches, and November. I know who that is. Oh, so we can kind of guess who people are. Top right, we do have, I believe, Greenert. So Greenert, he is the Brood War Terran player, top right. Likewise, it's hard to guess other people. Oh, is this Mevin? I think Mevin is the Zerg, correct? Yeah, so we have Mevin here as the Zerg. We have, likewise, top right, we do have Greenert. Meanwhile, top left, hard to say. These are a little bit more difficult to distinguish, but some of the others are a little bit more obvious. So we know who Greenert is, and we know who Mevin is. That's it. But yes, apparently the chat is auto-generated, and everyone looks to be the same person to hide who your opponents are. To hide your opponents. So a little bit of a chaotic FFA is what I will say, very chaotic. Now, when it comes to the map itself, when it comes to the game mode, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to actually determine who has like a lead in the series and who has a better like setup. But coming into this, the way this works is it Beast of the Hill. Beast of the Hill means that the center point becomes active in a couple of minutes. In 3.5 minutes time, the center base or the center location becomes active, and whoever takes control takes a point. We go. So we are setting in. Cosmic, Patches, top left. Okay. So we have Cosmic and Patches up here, top left. Cosmic would be the Protoss and Patches would be the Terran player. Okay. So Cosmic and Patches, top left. And bottom right we have... Sorry, bottom left is Mevin and random... HyperONE. Okay. So, HyperONE and Mevin. Okay. There we go. Piecing it together. Yo, speaking of Patches, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a great stream. Hope you had a great ladder session. Hope you had a great time. And welcome, Patches. We're going to be casting Patches, actually. There we go. Where's Patches again? I think Patches is bottom right. Yeah. No, November and Tonti. Wait, which one's where is Patches? Is he here? Top left? Aye. Regardless, we're settling in. I'll be honest, it's going to be a little bit difficult to cast this. Just, I would imagine it's a little fun to play, but to cast is going to be difficult just because it's going to be difficult to determine who's actually claiming points and who has a lead and who doesn't. Oh, feels hunted swarm, man. As we do have Greenert stepping in. Okay, we can follow some of our players. So Greenert, he does step into the ring. Does rock up with his initial bio. And so far, Greenert, he has control of the point, but we're still 2 minutes away, so the point doesn't matter as much. I believe holding the point prematurely does allow you to gain resources, so minerals are being accumulated here by Greenert. Are there zombies? I believe so. I believe there will be zombies here. I believe like every now and then we have waves of zombies like spawning in. They come in waves. But when it comes to the map itself, welcome to Castle Infested Breach. We do have, I believe, 4 or 5 bases to each player. This is something that I appreciate the most out of a lot of these more custom FFA maps, is that there are a lot of bases. Typically in the more standardized maps for FFA, I think in the latter, or at least, a lot of them are smaller, and there are only like maybe like 3 bases per player, but here you get 4 or 5, so you're not really fighting 4 bases early on. You're able to sustain and you're able to settle into a secure economy quite early before getting into, the swing of things and getting into all this aggression. Meanwhile, we don't really have anyone going for each other yet. Everyone's being passive, everyone is expanding. We do have Sky Toss on the way from our Protoss player in the bottom right. Likewise, we do have Ground Toss here from our bottom right. No, sorry, once again, Sky Toss, okay. Sky Toss from our 2 Protoss players. Oh, we just see the infest. Oh no, Greenert! As zombies do spawn in, Greenert, he gets surrounded, he gets completely shut down. Este Greenert, aye. So zombies that do spawn in, and again they spawn in waves. Speaking of waves, we do see our Zerg player just fully walling up with spine crawlers. From here, I would imagine going into Muta play. Yep, Spyro's on the way for Mutas, or for Sky Zerg. We'll see if he goes into like Brood Lord Rush or something crazy like that. Meanwhile, we have Bio Terran out of our bottom left Terran player. Likewise, top left we do have Bio as well. And here we have attempted Sky Toss. Oh no, a bit of a mix here. Bit of a mix from our Protoss in the top left hand corner. Likewise, Greenert is getting into mech. So I believe Greenert is the only meching player. So Greenert, the only player embracing mech. All the other Terrans are playing Bio, and most of the Protosses are going to Sky Toss. And the Zerg player is going into like Mutas. So we have a bit of a better idea of what's going on. As we have Muta production underway from our Zerg. So we are setting up. Likewise, I think this is Mevin the Terran, right? No. No, this is HyperONE. Okay, HyperONE is the Terran. Mevin going Mutas. Let's go. Carrier production's underway, but HyperONE is just going for the kill. He's going for the throat. Takes down the zombies, thankfully, but will go for the base itself. And Protoss player was trying to rush into carriers, but last mass marine is going to be the answer to that. There's only 2 carriers. Only 2. That's nowhere near enough. That's just not enough. Interceptors, they can just be targeted down. And the Bio Army can just stim and win. Powers of production. And already, before we really get into the game, it looks like we may lose a Protoss. Looks like one of the Protoss players is going to be shut down. Now, the reasoning for the randomized like chat, I believe, is to try to deter players calling other players out. Often in FFAs, like there's like a political game, which personally I enjoy, but basically very often players they team up, or if someone's being attacked like this, they call this out, right? They say like, hey guys, no, this person's going into Skytos, this person's going into BC, can someone stop them? Bottom left, top right. Like usually there's a lot of call outs, usually there's a lot of like people asking for assistance, asking for help. But because of the randomized chat and because of the anonymous, or anonymous, I should say, names, that's not a factor. So this is a way to try to like, I guess like counteract that kind of meta of FFA. Personally, I enjoy that meta. It's always a lot of fun seeing that kind of come into play, but I guess this is, yeah, to counter that sort of thing. As no one has claimed a point. No one has claimed a point. HyperONE stimming in. Catches out, and there we go. Tonsi is going to be the first player eliminated. He is defeated. So 1 player down. The mod creator did this for a brilliant reason. I mean, I would imagine that's the purpose of this, right? I would imagine. That makes the most sense in my mind. It's like, Papi, you're using your brain. You shouldn't. No. He's just an animal. He was just pressing buttons. He didn't know what he did. Just made some code. Just sent it live. It's like, oh, okay. I see. He didn't know what it was doing. Okay. Ooh, as storms they do pop up. Oh, sorry. I assume storm. Disruption webs. Let's go. Yo, who's this? Shout out to, is this November? I did notice November getting into Corsairs earlier. Oh, November might be the Terran, actually. Is November Terran? No, Protoss. But yeah, shout out to the Disruption Webs. They're kind of like blinding clouds. Very nice support for the army. Oh no! The Corsair, I spoke too soon. One Corsair goes down. The zombies, they spawned in from the other side. And the Protoss is surrounded. Yeah, brutal surround here. The zombies, they help the Terran. It's like Warhammer 40k Chaos and like Space Marines working together. They surround the Protoss. Ay. Ooh, there's plenty more Dragoons waiting on the high ground though. Plenty of Dragoons in position. November will defend, will survive. Meanwhile, we still have Mevin going into mass Muta. I don't think we've seen the Mutas come into play yet. Oh, they're just banking. just banking up. Meanwhile, we do have mass scouts. Jesus, not what I expected when I saw Skytos here. That's a weird one. So scouts have really strong anti-air, that is true. But their anti-ground is a little bit lackluster. I guess with enough of them, I guess it doesn't matter. Question mark? It's crazy. So no carriers, just pure scouts, nothing but scout. Not even supportive Corsairs, by the way. Who needs it? Pure scout, man. Yeah. Meanwhile, we do have the mech from Greenert. If you recall, Greenert, he's the only player going mech. And so he's going to be going down, just get the mineral line. Greenert, he tries to respond. But he doesn't have much anti-air. He has tanks and vultures. He does not shoot up. He has a science vessel for EMPs, I suppose, but that's all he really has. Goliath production has begun. We just came to the production here at this point. Greenert, he has nothing. He can't shoot up. Ay. Oh, as he rallies in the tanks, free tanks going down. Alas, some of these Goliaths, they will help. Science vessels are getting chased down. Goliaths, they pop out. Okay, science vessels, they do distract, but there's just too much. I mean, there's just not enough Goliaths here. They're being picked off one at a time. Greenert, he's going to be out of this game. At the same time, Protoss and Terran, they don't quite clash. Yeah, and there's just nothing for Greenert to do here. This entire time, he's just been building up a mech army that can't deal with this. He didn't know, Pap, he didn't know. Meanwhile, so far, only one player has gotten a point. November moving in with a pretty decent army. Has Storm. Actual Storm this time. November claims the points. Going to be active in 15 seconds. Do you have... Oh, HyperONE engaging with the Brutal Terran. As they fight each other, November just freely taking the point. Oh my god, massive storms! Storms, they shut down the bio. The point has been claimed. Now we know that that November has 2 points so far, but the zombies, the infestors, they spawn in. November has to get the hell out of there. Does pull away. Zombies that will clean up what little tanks are left. I would say the HyperONE came out in a decent position here. HyperONE with some bio tank. This entire time, I don't think Mevin has done anything with the mutas, by the way. Like, he's just been... what's Mevin been doing? What's happening? Like, he hasn't really been droning either. Am I crazy? As mutas, oh, they cannot engage, not into this, not into Liberators and bio. Feels Mevin, man. Meanwhile, Greener, he's floating his buildings. The production is non-existent. He's trying to rebuild. For the most part, Greener, he's out of this game, though. Like, there's nothing here. There's just nothing left. Who is this Protoss player? This would be Cosmic. Cosmic is maxed. So this Cosmic in my mind makes sense here, going mass scout, I suppose. Oh, that's Patches and Cosmic. Oh, okay. Nevin plays to the beat of his own job. Wait, does that mean November is going mass scout? Question mark? Alright. So this brutal Terran is Patches, which means this brutal Protoss is Cosmic, which means mass scout has to be November, right? Okay. Jesus. As November runs into the mass muta. November is a troll. I mean, Greenert is dead. I mean, Ay. As November does come across HyperONE. Not bad. But that means, I guess, Cosmic has the points, not November. Okay. Ooh, as nukes are being denied, Ghost Academy is going down. Nice pickups. HyperONE somewhere out on the map. Scanning, trying to hunt down, I would imagine, November at this point. Moving in. Going for another Protoss. Jesus, there are so... What is all this? Oh my god. Ay. As for some reason, we have like, what, like 10 Ghost Academies? Mutase go for the dive. Mutase will clean up the Skytools, actually. Working together. Yeah, Mevin alongside Patches. Collapsing on the Protoss. Oh, I say that Mutase will focus on the carriers just barely. Who takes the point? It's going to be close. There are drones on the point. But if as they spawn in, they will kill everything. Oh my god. Everything goes down. Tesagi. Oh no. Did anyone get a point? I don't think anyone gets a point, right? Was that the infested Terrans getting a point? Did that just happen? As nukes are popping up. So no one gets a point here. Again, Greenert, he's stuck trying to rebuild Ghosts here on one base, going into lockdown. Mass Scout does defend back at home. HyperONE is in shambles, doesn't really have much going on either. So currently I would say that most armies are most of this comes down to, I guess, Patches and Cosmic. So we have Cosmic here, with your Green Storm, and Patches does have a pretty robust army. I guess we have some mutas here for Mevin, I guess. Esther Mevin. Yo, where are we going? Where are we headed? Let's go. Take us away, papi. Take us away. The hostile player got a point. Who's the hostile player? Or again, is that like infestors? Or sorry, is that like the zombies? Do they count? Can zombies get points? It's crazy. As the scouts, they do wreak havoc here, still in HyperONE's bases. HyperONE should be going down. Likewise, Patches going for the kill here, going for Cosmic. Cosmic's main army out of position, defending against zombies. Skytoss is denied. Likewise, nukes across the map, nuking whatever he can. I mean, sure, the Ghosts, they're doing something. Apparently, yes, they can get points. Yo, let's go. Zombies can get points. Yo, they're gonna win. And they could. As Patches is still wreaking havoc again, the Cosmic does not respond with his main army. I still love the use of disruption webs. It's so good. Like, it's so rarely seen in StarCraft Evolution tournaments. Like, Brutal Protoss never gets into this kind of composition in like SEL, or just in StarCraft Evolution events. It's so good. I mean, they usually die before them because of 3-rack stim, of course. Meanwhile, Patches killing all these bases. Cosmic does have 2 points. Can Cosmic claim the points? Can he win just shielding through that? Oh my god, massive storm. The storms are crazy. Oh my god. He storms everything, papi. It storms down the zombies, but oh, the High Templar overextends. Every High Templar goes down. A big overextension. There's one High Templar left. Oh, was that Mevin? I think Mevin just got a point, right? Did Mevin just claim that? Someone got a point. No Cosmic, I can say that. HyperONE is eliminated for the most part. Nice Destruction Web, nice Storm. Destruction Webs here on the tanks. One tank is still popping up though. Do we have more webs? There's more tanks. Oh yeah, there's too many tanks, and he kind of pushes up the ramp. Patches, he will dominate this fight. So many tanks, papi. And there it is, Cosmic taps out. GG. Cosmic, no base, no expansion. It was one Hail Mary play. Cosmic was hoping to claim that point. And again, if 1 point away from winning the entire game, from winning the match, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it in the end. Meanwhile, it's been Greenert. He's nuking. He's still in this. Greener's still in this game. So now we're down to Patches, down to Mevin, down to November, and Greenert. And so far, Patches is looking pretty in form. Patches is the only player here with that, like a standing army. He's the only one maxed out. And I don't really see anyone stopping Patches. Like, unfortunately, there's no splash damage, right? Like, there's no Lurker or Infestor or Ultra from the side of the Zerg player, so there's no answer to what Patches has. Likewise, there's no Storm or no splash damage from the Brutal Protoss either. Like, I don't see a world, even if all three players work together, even if Greenert, Mevin, and November work together, I don't think they can beat Patches. Okay, maybe if they work together with the zombies, then maybe they can beat Patches. But outside of that kind of scenario, Patches, he can just roll in. Oh, as Mevin, he gets caught from both ends. You know, November helping out Patches. Got one of the Lurkers. I mean, Lunkers, they can be a solution, an answer. Oh, speaking. Oh my god! Oh, the Smiths! No! The Lunkers! Oh my god! Okay, good starts. Speaking of splash damage, Lunkers, they trade well. November coming in from behind. Again, can November and Mevin, can they work together? Can they beat Patches? Now there's less Marines, true. Now there's less Marines. Marines, they will go down. Again, if it wasn't for the Lurkers earlier, I'm pretty sure the Bio Army would have won that. And suddenly, no shot. Yeah, suddenly, November with the mass scouts. Let's go. Takes down the entire army. Patches, he was maxed out. He was maxed. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Jesus. But he was maxed out. Can November win this game? It has to come back home though. Yeah, zombies moving in. My house is shaking from all that lightning. All the storms. Feel the thunder. As everyone is crippled at this point. At this point, we have November on one base, so November's on one expansion. Likewise, we have Mevin, who's also on a one base setup, really. Like, doesn't really have much saturation. Has 3 Lunkers and only 3 Lunkers. Patches is still trying to rebuild and has a decent base count. So even though Patches did just lose his entire army, Patches is rebuilding. Patches, he has the economy, he has the base count to rebuild and to mass back up. Greenert has been crippled for the past like 10 minutes, but Greenert is also looking to stabilize. He's slowly, he has been clawing his way back into this game for the past 10 minutes. He's been stuck in the corner, but he will eventually be able to have a presence on the map. Yo, check out the ghosts. Speaking of, Greenert nuking November. Yo, 2 ghosts in a dream. I catch too much here. No detection. Going for another nuke. I guess the ghosts are locked in because of the pylons. Locks in the ghosts. Doesn't quite matter. Patches, he's already remaxed. So Patches, he's back up to 200 supply. And again, he's the only player at maxed out supply. We have November at 100 supply. We have Mevin at 86, and Greener with 80. As I said earlier, they're like, if they all work together, they can maybe bring Patches down, but teamwork is the only way. And we had some like impromptu teamwork earlier. It wasn't intentional. Patches online in 40 seconds. Patches, he can just set up and just camp the point. More nukes popping off. Gee, the energy takes so long to deplete from these ghosts. Jesus. It goes off. The ghost. We're still waiting out the cloak. Oh my god. Meanwhile, zombies, they spawn in. They get a full surround. Patches, can he hold his own here? He can. He can, and he will. Stims on in, takes down all of the zombies. He will take over the map, take over the point, and I believe this is his first point. Yeah, there we go. First point here. Only 1 point for Patches. But again, he's the only player that can really contest these points at this point, at this stage of the game. Ghosts, they finally go down. They did well for themselves. Mevin building a mass meter again. if Mevin was going like Mass Lunker, I think he would have a decent chance. Like, I'm not too fond of the idea of still committing to Mass Muta. I mean, I guess there's no Widow Mines here, right? There's limited splash damage from the Terran. There's a world where maybe this can work. As we're just turtling, we're just still turtling up. The next point is going to be in 2 minutes. Jesus, so it's still a ways away. Players just taking more bases. More nukes popping up. Oh, we have detection. One nuke will connect, but the observer's out. Oh, Jesus. Oh, as the nuke does graze some of the scouts. Jesus, that was a lot of damage to the scouts. Last will defend. Oh, are we locked in? As we are trying to break out. And again, can we come together as one? Can we bring Patches down? No. If he comes over the top as Patches fighting this, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it would have to be to bring down Patches. They'd have to either the players would have to work together, or the player would have to attack Patches at the same time as zombies, right? Like at the same time as the neutral creeps. In saying that, Greenert, I mean, he's building up. You know, he's got some Goliaths going on. Like Greenert, he's actually accumulating a decent force. It's getting there. 30 seconds. No contention. There's no contest here. Here come the zombies. 13 seconds away. The army does force its way forward. Yeah, he sims in, takes out all the zombies. 3 more seconds, does get here in time. That's going to be the second point in the row here for Patches. And Patches, he needs 1 more point to win this. And we need, like, Mevin to come on. Like, Mevin has just been doing nothing the entire game. I don't think Mevin has attacked at all this game. He's just been just playing base builder, essentially. God damn it. It's AFK. He's getting some food. It's like, Papi, we need your help. Get out there. Get out there. Aye. It's like, man, I'm watching Netflix. Oh, okay, fair enough. It's like, mate, Andor Season 2 just dropped. What do you mean? Okay. That's the method. You know, mass turrets being thrown down. Mass turrets, CC. Should be for, not quite a planetary, but at least just a setup. Patches mass scanning. He does see what Mevin is working with. And is no one going to try to contest the center? I mean, if we don't, that's going to be game. Scans does see, I mean, Patches sees everyone. He sees Mass Scout, he sees Mass Goliath, he sees Mass Muta. And we do come online here in another 2 minutes. Yo, are we going to push out? Is someone going to stop Patches? Is anyone going to try? Greener, come on, man. What are you doing? We have Mass Goliath. Does Greener know? Oh, let's go. Okay, he's moving out. Okay, this is it. It's his time. Greenert, he's back. He was the first player to almost die. But he's back in this. Greenert is pushing. He has 1 minute to get to the center. Likewise, let's go. November also looking to move out with Mass Dragoon Reaver. I'm just worried that these move outs are too late. Like, they have 1 minute to get to the center. If they don't get there, that's over. They have to work through all the neutral creep, all the zombies. Oh, speaking of, nice irradiate here on the medics. Goliath, can they break through this? Oh, it's a little bit brutal. Half the Goliaths are not attacking. And in the end, Patches, it looks like, oh, with the Radiates though. More Radiates coming in. Patches, he will win the fight. 30 seconds. Scouts that come out of left field, they take down the tanks. Yeah, Greenert deals with the Bio Army. November deals with the tanks, and November, he does sneak in. Takes over the point. Patches. Oh god, the zombies! Oh no, the zombies! November gets surrounded. And zombies, they will clean up the Dragoons. Oh no. 5 seconds. 5. Oh, the Mutas! Mevin out of the left field. Takes over the middle. Ah. The zombies claim the points. Yeah, Mutas not in time. The zombies. They win. Will the zombies win? No shot. Also, by the way, these Mutas, they could have killed these tanks. He could have kept going. Like, Mevin, we need to be opportunistic. You could have kept going. You could have gone for the tanks. You could have gone for Patches. Esther, he was like, nope. I'm good. I'm just chill and make more Mutas. God damn it, Mevin. You could be him. He could be him, but that's a lot of How many Mutas is this? 64. 64 Mutas. He could also be taking these bases. Like HyperONE's bases are still quite. There's still a lot of resources here. Like Mevin could be expanding. Speaking of, Patches going toe to toe with Greenert, forcing his way up these ramps. Greenert out of position. Greenert has a massive amount of Goliaths, but nowhere it needs to be. Patches moving in. Just pushing forward, going for Greenert. Likewise, Greenert, he doesn't care. Yeah, he's just going to give up on these bases. He's pushing right down mid. Minute 30 here before the point becomes active. Again, Infested Terrans, they are 1 game away. Sorry, 1 point away from winning. Can they win it? The Infested Terrans. They're in this. Oh. November running into Mevin. Has to respect the Mutas. Pushing forward. Breaks through the Bio Army. Goliath, they stutter step in. The masked Goliath, Papi, let's go. Trying to break through the siege lines though. Not quite able to. Still 50 seconds away. Greener taps out. Wait, what? Wait, what? We were fighting. What just happened? He just, all his units just, did someone just like pull the plug on his PC? We were in the middle of a fight. What? Aye. Okay. Yo, Greenert, he had places to be. He was, oh my god. The rage quit. He pulled the plug, he's out of here. November moving in. It does move in. Reaver shots going off on the Infested Terran. The zombies, they shut down the Protoss. Mutas, they come in. He goes for the dive. Mevin, can he get it? Can he claim the point? 3, 2, 1, drones. He gets on the point. Oh my god. Mevin does it. Mevin, he claims the point. Get out of here. Let's go. 2 out of 3. Yo, Mevin. With the sneakers, with the sleeper snipe, can he do it? Can he win? Ooh, Patches, his eyes are on Mevin now. Uh-oh. I mean, again, I'm still shocked that Greener just tapped out of the game. Like he was. The One Maker's idea to allow the zombies to win is truly a genius design. The amount of thought that probably went into that decision is admirable. Yeah. Hey. Can you imagine just how many FFA games were played on these maps? And the zombies, they never had a chance to win. Right? They were oh Jesus Christ. As the Bio Army does stim and does win. I say that, are there enough mutas? 64 mutas. Nah, they melt. 64 mutas, they do go down. Marines, they overwhelm, and Mevin, he is out of this. He did a great job here at getting 2 points, but the last mass muta was not it. He had no sustain. And Patches, he will eliminate Mevin, and now we're down to 2 players. Oh, sorry, we're down to 3. True. The Infested Terran, the zombies. They can still win this. They're catching out the tanks. Tanks are going down. Building up storms. November at least. Building up more storms. Yo, we got some Dark Archons as well. We can Maelstrom the non-existent mutas. I mean, we can Maelstrom the Bio Army as well, to be fair. Is it Maelstrom or Maelstorm? I think it's Maelstorm, right? Regardless. Building up. Massing, Patch is getting in position, 40 seconds away. Alright, comes down to our top 2. So November has 2 points, Patch is at 2 points, and the zombies also have 2 points. Everyone's got 2 points. This is it. This is when the drones, like, drone drill past, and the drones somehow take the point. But this is it. It'll end here. It'll end here. Everyone's on 2. Mevin's on 2. November's on 2. Patch is on 2. Zombies on 2. Would you force some friendly fire? Charge diving in. Archons, they lead the charge. No Maelstrom yet. There we go. Does catch some of the bio. 8 seconds away. The storms. Oh my god, the storms, they do connect. November has control of the center. Job Lords coming in. There's nothing in the Job Lords. Wait, 1? So I thought, sorry, my apologies. I thought November had 2. Never mind. It was Cosmic that had 2. Sorry. I confused Cosmic for November earlier. So Cosmic had 2 points earlier. November claims the first point. My bad. Nah, okay, we're gonna be here for a while. We're gonna be here for a while. Aye. I confused Cosmic for November. Now, again, Mevin, with these drones and with these drop lords, he can snipe a win. He can snipe a win with this. It's possible. Mevin, if he times it correctly with the next point, if he unloads in time, and it happens to be the last person on the point, like these drones, they can win it. He's making more drones, by the way. He knows. He knows the plan. He knows the strat. Okay, it's just getting in position. He's getting ready for the dive. Yeah, he's loading in. Yeah, let's go. Otherwise, he could just, like, take a base, you know? He can just drop on over and take some of these bases and get some economy going, but, you know, it's fine. Mevin, you do you. Zombies, they run into the tank fire. Is there zombie? I don't know. Oh, wasting scarab shots. Alright, 1 minute. 1 minute away. Once again, Patch is setting up with all the turrets. Now, there is going to be a wave of zombies just before the point goes live. So ideally, November wants to line up this push with those zombies. Zombies will force some friendly fire out of the tanks. And then it comes down to the storms. It comes down to the maelstroms. It comes down to the reaver shots. Like, there's a lot of potential here with this army, with all the spells. But you do want to line it up. As we're setting up a wall of turrets. Scan reveals the army. At the same time, do not forget, let's go, the Doom Drop. The Jumper Lords, let's go. That's a lot of drones, that's a lot of boys. Don't forget about Mevin. Oh, let's go, he's going in. He's sending it back, he's sending it. Here we go, here comes the spawn, here come the zombies. Zombies spawn in, now is the time. Now is the time. Pushing on forward. Tank's gonna be going down, 10 seconds, 10 seconds away. Where are the storms? Oh, the SimCity here is brutal. 7, 5. The storms, they pop off. Can he get us up on the point? Can he get in there? Up, the zealots. They do. November claims the point. Where were the boys, by the way? Yo, what's happening with the drones? Okay. Yeah, look, he has to get his timing down. So November does claim the points. Mevin did miss his timing with the drop of lords, but next time, he'll be there. And now finally, everyone is on 2. November's on 2, Patch is on 2, Mevin's on 2. Yo, the MVP drop of lords. Let's go. Also, again, Mevin could have totally expanded and just got another base. Now it's finally expanding. November's maxed. November's maxed out. I wouldn't be opposed to November even setting up maybe some cannons. It's hard to say. Like, it's difficult to really maintain outposts on a map like this because of all the zombies. Oh, speaking of, November in the center with 1 Dark Templar. In the void. Oh, god damn it. Oh, the Infested Terrans are detectors. Ah, there you go. Yeah, detectors. That's a lot of zombies. Zombies, they spawn in. Defending against the initial wave. Oh. Oh, the hatchery just went down to the... the hatchery just went down to the zombies. True, true. Is taking bottom left. Yeah, he can't defend against the zombies. Aye, aye, aye. Mevin, hang in there, hang in there. Taking bottom left. I don't know if the zombies would traverse this far all the way to bottom left. That I'm not so sure about. If they don't, the Mevin can get the space up and running. Fun fact, I just realized these 3 tanks were protecting Mevin's bases from the zombies the entire time. Yo, Patch is helping Mevin out. 30 seconds? Alright, come on. We gotta lock in. We gotta lock in, Mevin. Get it together. We got the Dropper Lords. 20 seconds. He's going for it. Let's go. He's going for it. 20 seconds. 15. 13. 12. Storms on the infestors. On the zombies, I should say. Patch is moving in. Show us the storms. Yeah, storms on the bio. Here come the Dropper Lords. No! GG. Ah, the Dropper Lords. Not in time. No, they were a couple of seconds too late, and November will take the win. November will be the Beast of the Hill champion on this crazy map. GG. Let's go. GG. November will take the win. Congratulations. Shout out to Patches. Patches did have a lot of potential here. Was, again, for a time, was the only player maxed out for so much of that game. But we did see, again, some of these players kind of, in a way, work together, sometimes intentionally, sometimes not, contesting against Patches. Patches had a really good showing, of course, almost claiming the win towards the end. Unfortunately, wasn't quite set up on the point, unlike previously. Mevin, the underdog. Almost, Pappy, almost. GG. GG, well played. Congratulations here. To November, and a shout out to all the other competitors as well, as it looks like we have one final replay redeemed. Okay. I see you. Shout out to Walk in the chat. Did just redeem a replay. Uh-oh. I don't know what I'm about to step into. I'm a little bit concerned. A little bit, Pappy, a little bit. But you go, shout out to HyperONE for of course providing that replay. What is the SE Evo zombie game? So this is an FFA. It is a free-for-all Beast of the Hill format. You can play it with StarCraft Evolution or with regular SE2. It is available for both. Both are available. Well, regardless, GG well played. As November does claim it, and now we are getting ready for our final viewer replay cast. Up next, a ZVT between Churls and Wok on King's Cove. Oh boy, this ZVT on King's Cove, this could be a long one. This could be a long one. I'm a little bit concerned what I'm stepping into. No. Oh, my apologies. Hold on. Have to adjust my UI. One moment. My UI is set to the FFA. There we go. HyperONE, yeah. Hey, he provides a lot of fun matches, a lot of fun game modes. I appreciate it. But here we go. This morning in the bottom right-hand corner of King's Cove, we do have the red Zerg player. The red Zerg, it is Charles. Oh, hold on. Let me set up my... There we go. And in the top left-hand corner, we have the viewer in the chat, the Australian Terran. It is Wok. Here we go. Ooh, and again, King's Cove is a little bit more of a rarity nowadays. King's Cove is a map that has been removed from most tournament map pools. It is a very old map from back in 2018. It does have some distinct features. The biggest one, of course, is how defensive you can be. It's a very large map, long rush distance by ground. Defensive play is favored on this map, as we have a very narrow ramp coming into the natural, likewise a ramp coming into the third, and there's no way to try to harass or punish movement between the natural and the third base because of this cliff face. So very often we do see a very secure 3-base play on this map. The 4th base is usually where a lot of engagements do occur. The 4th base is more out in the open, more exposed, so we often do see a lot of 3-base play here into a 4-base aggression, trying to deny the 4th base. If the 4th base does get up and running, then typically we end up in the late game. Typically we end up in a longer late game with a 5th, 6th, 7th base, max out armies, split map scenarios. That's where that kind of play can come to fruition. Can permeate. But we'll see. Again, never casted one of Wok's games. I don't know if he's one to be aggressive, to be assertive, to play into mech, to play into bio, to go for 2-1-1s, 3CC 2-1-1s. We'll see how Wok will approach this. Likewise, unfamiliar with his opponent as well. So far, standard openers. Standard openers, hatch gas pool out of Charles. Likewise, Rax expand out of Wok. So standard openers so far, no proxy, no cheese, nothing crazy, nothing wild. Overlords are kept in position for the most part. And everyone is playing standard. Is playing standard. Likewise, Wok, he will threaten the mineral line. Shouldn't get anything here, but one lane already going down, so a nice pick off here with the Reaper. Gets 1, gets 2, Trolls does overextend. Oh, and we are rushing into roaches. Okay, so we are staying in gas. We're staying in gas. We are skipping link speed and going for a roach rush. On top of that, no third base. Now, the pressure is on Wok to scout this, to confirm the lack of expansion. Lack of third base will be a tell, and this will trigger Wok to go into the main. That should be the first sign of something odd going on, as there is no expansion.
Finish that add-on. Nice.
For now, just regenerating HP. And again, there is incentive here to now go for a scout. Behind this, Wok going for a third CC before starport, so economic build here by Wok, most likely going into, I would assume, Cloak Banshee play. We'll keep an eye on him. Reaper's full HP, and the Reaper needs to go in. We need a scout. We need to figure out what's going on, whether it's checking the saturation at the natural base or confirming the tech in the main. This could be 2-base Lair into 2-base Muta. This could be a Link Queen Nidus all in. Could be Roaches. Could be anything. And the Reaper does go for the dive. At this point, sacrificing the Reaper is worth it. There we go. Does scout the Roach War and does confirm the Roaches. So Wok knows. Wok is aware. Oh, he's going for the ground defense. You can probably get away with this on this map. The rush distance by ground is very long. It is not uncommon for players to just go for a high ground bunker, just lift the CC, defend the main base, and then break out anyway. So we're going to be committing here into 2 bunkers. 2 bunkers on the way. And thankfully for Wok, this is not an all-in. It's not all in. Trolls is droning. He's droning, he's taking expansion. This is an aggressive build, that is true, but he's not committing, which means Wok, he can get away with this defense. So he should be able to hold on. He should be fine. If this was an all-in, I'd be more concerned for Wok. Alright, just going off. 1 roach already goes down. Nice pick off. Nice pick off initially. Roaches, they pick off a couple of Marines. They can pick off the Widow Mines as well. Oh, he wants the mines. Oh, gets one. Takes that. Oh, there's nothing here. Wait, what? There's nothing to load up into the bunkers. Mines are going off, forcing some friendly fire. SCV's getting very low. And this is getting more damage than it really should have. Again, the bunker was exposed or was left open. Roaches, they do dip in towards the main. As you mentioned, typically more sturdy defenses on the high ground at the ramp. And these roaches, they get more damage than they should have. They get a lot of damage. They deny mining. They pick off the army. They pick off some tech labs as well, some add-ons. Banshee will clean this up. But remember, another mouse! Oh my god. Doesn't pull away in time. Mule goes down. SCV's going to be going down as well. This is insane. Yeah, again, this should not have happened. Ay, ay, ay. Getting up to how many? Getting up to 7 SCVs. 7 SCV kills, 4 Widow Mines, 2 add-ons. And with that, I would say this is a successful attack here from Charles. Again, by no means should that much damage have been dealt. From here, droning up, saturating, taking gases, getting into 1-1, going back into Ling Bane actually. Ling speed on the way and +1 melee. Now, this is a little bit risky. Charles, typically when you open up Roach like this, you would go into a faster layer into Roach speed to make use of your tech and make use of your army. Going like this, staying on hatch tech and taking into Ling speed is dangerous just because Charles is vulnerable to an earlier move out and an earlier push. But there we go, layer is now on the way, and we'll see if he does invest into Roach speed and into Roach support. We'll keep an eye on our players. Meanwhile, from here, both players are just calming down, settling in, focusing on saturation, building up SCVs. We have our 1-1 upgrades on the way. Okay, building up his upgrades, settling down. The Banshees are out, and they do not have Cloak, so we have Cloakless Banshees, but they should be active nonetheless. Oh, and they can deny the 4th. The 4th base can be denied. Nice pickup here on the tumors. He gets 1, he gets 2. Walk, he does go for the queens. Not bad. He gets 1. Again, no transfuse. The Banshee is getting low though. Ice control pulls away in time. Takes down 1 queen, going for the other. Oh, the Banshee is still very low though. He wants it. Oh, doesn't get it though. Barely not. And these are nice pickups, getting 2 queens and some tumors. But Walkie doesn't check for the expansion, and he could have forced a cancel here, but the base is going to get up. At this point, the Banshees are low enough where the queens can hold their own. And we do have Roach production underway, but still no Roach speed. Still no Roach speed here. Going into the infestation pit. Okay, interesting. Now, in my mind, this will make sense to go into safety infestors for fungal growths because there's no banelings, so some kind of splash damage. But again, Roach speed was delayed. That is a big concern here. Banshees, they pull away, and the 4th base does get up and running. So Charles, he gets away with the 4th. Droning on up. Behind this, we do have Biotank on the way from Wuk. Building up his Biotank. Now moving out with drop play. This is going to be hitting with 1-1. He can threaten the expansion. How many roaches are there? 16. Ooh, plenty of roaches. Not quite in position. But at least Wuk can deny creep. Goes to the scan. Takes down both active tumors. Takes down 3 active tumors even. Very nice scan. Shuts down the Lings. Pulls away. Behind this, Overseer Scout does confirm the setup. As we have our 5-rack setup here, getting up to 8. Really fast 8-rack setup here. I'm not too fond of 8-racksing on King's Cove, assuming that this is going to be a 3-base all-in. We'll keep an eye on Wuk to see if he takes his gases. If he takes his gases, he can take up and head towards a longer game state. But the map is going to be working against you if you're going to be 8-raxing. Behind this, Troll's droning up somewhat, and he is going straight into the Hive. We do have these safety infestors, that makes sense. But we'll see what the Hive is going to be spent on. Now, I'm not too fond of the army composition here of Trolls. He does have Roach, Ling, and Fester. No Banelings. Like, opening up Roach and going into Ling Bane is pretty standard. Without Ling Bane, talking about the 8-racks that's upon us here, this can hit quite hard. Like, without any consistent splash damage here, I mean, sure, the Infestors and Fungals, they have their place in this game, but without Banelings, it's going to be a tough hold. A very tough hold. And here we go. Walkie does move out. No Bailey Nest. No Bailey Nest. No Ravagers either. Churls, he also doesn't scout the 3rd. He does not confirm the all-in that's coming his way. And here we go, 3 base all in, 4 walk, no gases, no factory, no add-ons on the racks, just 8 racks here. He's just sending it, and Charles is taking it to ultras. Oof, ultras without banelings. And this move actually just end the game. At least, oh, nice fungal. Oh my god, the fungals though. Fungals do connect, but there's no follow-up. Yeah, there's no follow-up. He just tanks the fungals to the face, takes down the roaches anyway. It shows that fungals are a good supportive tool, but what were they supporting? There wasn't anything to support. Again, no Ling Bane, only a handful of roaches. Well, he just takes all the fungals to the face. He's like Clem with Storm. Yeah. He likes the fungal, papi. He likes it. Fungal me, papi. And from here, he can just keep pushing. You just keep pushing forward. A couple of Ravagers will help. The Infestors are out of energy. There's no more fungals. And, well, he should just break. He should just break through this. As roaches are falling one after the other. Again, Charles, he was just too greedy. He was just far too greedy, taking and rushing into Hive Tech and Ultras without any Baneling support. He had a decent economy, but did not have the army. And he didn't scout either, right? To be fair, on top of that, if he had scouted, maybe he would have made the decision to set up more defensively back at home and build up his army. But there was no scouting. And with that, the third base has been broken. Breaks the third, pushing towards the fourth. There are 5 ultras on the way, and the ultras, they could try to hold on to the natural at least, but the 4th base should fall. As lings are trickling in, production is being camped, ultra pops out. Oh, the move command! Caught on the Marauders. And we're just dragging the tanks here into the tanks. GG gets called, the ultras that get dragged in, and Wokey will take the game and take down Charles. GG. GG. GG, well played. Again, nicely done here. I would say that the early game Roach defense was very shaky, and the Roaches got more damage than they definitely should have. But the Zerg player was quite greedy. Taking into Hive and taking into Ultras is fine when we're getting into a longer game. A lot of the onus comes down to Trolls not scouting. He did not scout the third base. He did not see the lack of gases. He did not see the extra Raxes. He did not see the all-in that was coming. So what happened? He was caught with his pants down, papi. The pants were down. He was exposed. He was vulnerable. And Wok just sent it. Just sent it across the map. GG. GG, well played. Very well done there to Wok. Congratulations. Shout out to Wok, papi. Shout out to Wok. Do appreciate the game. But with that we're wrapping up. With that, we're going to be wrapping up here for the morning. Again, we just wrapped up with the StarCraft Evolution King of the Hill, and also with some cheeky viewer replays as well, with some FFAs, with some 1v1s. Do appreciate it. Do appreciate it. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Hope you all had a great time. With that, we are going to be wrapping up here for the morning broadcast. Later on this evening, we do not have another broadcast, actually, as we switch our scenes over and catch up on the bracket, or catch up on our schedule, I should say. We do have Friday evening off. Now, technically, this would be the time for me to stream, to ladder, but I think I might slow down on that. Technically, I could ladder right now, or I could even ladder in a couple of hours, but I've not had breakfast. It's 2 p.m. I've not had any food, so it would be nice to get some food, to get some rest. I also do have to catch up on editing VODs and scheduling VODs, so now would be the time to focus on some work. But my stream should be live later on in the evening. Should be live with some either ladder or some Final Fantasy. Definitely going to be streaming at least Final Fantasy this evening. So it'll be live on my personal channel, but yeah, we've been laddering StarCraft to 10 days in a row at this point after each stream, and I think now's a good time for some rest on that. Some rest. Let's go. Got some work to do. I know, casting crazy. I know, half a day off. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But with that, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Do appreciate it. Again, we're going to be live tomorrow with the Fire Cup playoffs. That's going to be in less than 24 hours. Otherwise, who is live at the moment? Who is live? Who can we raid? I see Reaper is online. I see Krista is online. Who else? Not many others that I'm familiar with. Yo, Password is online. Let's go. Practice X. I haven't raided Practice X in a while. We'll find someone to raid. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. We do appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next time. We'll see you guys next time for some more StarCraft. We'll see you guys tomorrow, or again, I should be live later on tonight with either some StarCraft ladder or at least some Final Fantasy, or even both, For now, though, gonna get a rest. I'm gonna take a rest. I'm gonna go get some food and calm down, calm down. But yeah, with that, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Until then, ciao. Bye. Oh, right, of course, if you want to support us, you can do so via Patreon, ! Patreon in the chat. You will get a link to our Patreon page. Our Patreon does fund our tournaments on a regular basis, our weeklies and monthlies, so do check us out there. Otherwise, watch us on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. Also, we also have VODs on a daily basis over on YouTube, so all the VODs are there. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, hasta luego. Ciao. Bye. Ciao. Hasta luego. See you next time.